towards Ice and Water Hound or Mechanical Micro Sprints. The Mobile One beginners making their way onto the racetrack for the first A main of the night. I'm having trouble speaking tonight.
I think we all are.
I only had one monster today, so that might have been it. But
well, I got number 3 right here.
All right,
so,
pal.
Good. Chirping. Hey, I gotta drive 2 hours to go camping after this. So, hey, if my brain's not working, at least my body is.
Sorry to hear.
Temporarily. Yeah. Rolling off here, we got a 16-car feature for this 12 laps for these Mobile One beginner micro sprints. Let's waste no time in getting into the starting lineup. Starting in 16th, that's the 28 of Kalen Walker, and in 15th, it's Jackson McDonald in the 87. In 14th, it's Maverick Cheechak in the 27, and in 13th, it's Easton Hill in the 10M. In 12th, it's the 20 of Austin Van Houten, and in 11th, it's Travis Whitaker in the 17. In 10th, it's Lucian Anthony in the 529, and in 9th, it's the 71 of Kane McAllister. In 8th, it's the 94 of Georgia Hookert, and in 6th, and in 7th, it's the 94 of Georgia Hookert. Sorry. 8th, it's Jolene Hookert, 7th is Georgia Hookert, and in 6th, it's Easton McNaughton in the 67, and in 5th, it's the 09 of Casey Walker. In 4th, it's Oakley Jameson in the 88X. 3rd is Christopher Young, Emmett Speck, and your leader, Braden Pettit, going into turn number 1, and now it's time for the first feature event of the night.
Emmett Speck looks to the inside at Braden Pettit, now in the back straightaway. Pettit shuts the door, going to 3 and 4. Emmett Speck holding his own there down at the bottom.
Braden Pettit flies down on the outside line, trying to make something work. He'll swoop back and take that first place position, but Emmett Speck in that flying 4 there is going to try and make something work. He wants that spot back in there, side by side, going on the front stretch now. Emmett Speck will take the first place position back.
Yellow flag is out. We get a couple bunched up there on corner number 4. Looks like the 17 and Maverick Cheechak in the 27 machine.
Maverick Cheechak and Travis Whitaker got caught up there, and I believe Kane McAllister also went for a bit of a spin. And then I also see the 09 of Casey Walker there down on the inside there. A lot of cars jumbled up here. Exciting start to this first heat race of the night. And of course, while we got time trying to get everybody fired back up, let's thank some of the sponsors who helped put Thursday Night Micro Sprint racing on. One of the presenting sponsors, Cool Kids, which is the leading manufacturer of quality ice and water products, temperature-controlled storage, and distribution. They lead the market through product and process innovation. Stop the field on the front stretch now, trying to reorganize the lineup.
Okay, 9, 4, 88X. So I need the 9 Pettit ahead of the 4 of Speck. So 9.
All getting them lined up there on the front straightaway. Pettit, your leader, Emmett Speck, and Oakley Jameson, the top 3.
94, 529, then the 71.
You know, strange coincidence, but I just thought it. There's 2 88s with Jameson in their name.
There's a lot of 88.
But think about it. 2 88s, 2 green 88s with Jameson in their name. Oakley Jameson and Jameson Kane. Coincidence? I think not.
My mind has been rattled. It was already rattled to begin with, but it's rattled or something.
My mind was rattled before I walked in here.
I was just jumble mumble of stuff, but you're making it worse, so thank you.
We're not going to be able to say a single word at the end of this, at the end of the night. We're going to be trying to finish the feature. We're just going to have nothing left in our brains.
There's already nothing left up here right now, so couldn't get any worse.
I think we share a brain cell on Thursday nights, and I think it's gone today.
Yeah. I guess.
These Mobile One beginner micro sprints are getting their lineups organized right now, figuring out the rest of the field.
Okay, so behind the
Superman and Carter Long there.
Superman Trevor DeBoer. That's where they gotta start calling him that.
You should put a Superman logo on his car.
On us standing there in Victory Lane at the end of Friday night last week, one of the DeBoer brothers, I forget who it was, told me they gotta get him another shirt so he's not Superman every night. So he's like, get him a Flash t-shirt or something. Get him a Darth Vader t-shirt. He's got his kids in Stormtrooper t-shirts and just
That's a good idea.
storm the track. That'd be
Or after you pull it in victory lane, unearth the Superman t-shirt through the fire suit. Anyway, we're back pacing around here. Single file restart now. Carter calling for the rest of the field to start rolling off again. And rejoin 16 cars there. That's a lot to organize here.
You can just see how many of them there are. Like, it is a big field here for these Mobile 1 beginners. Braden Pettit and Emmett Speck, the top two, they're going to be battling out all night.
The Golf Depot white flag is out. One more time around for Braden Pettit. Can he hold off Emmett Speck and Oakley Jamison this time around? Got a lot of hard hitters right there at the front, so it's going to make it some hard work for that 9 machine. Pace buggy pulls into the infield. Let's fire him off again. Braden Pettit, Emmett Speck. Here we go for the first feature event of the night.
Emmett Speck looks to the outside of Braden Pettit as they work their way down the back straightaway. Speck down to the inside. Pettit shuts the door.
Emmett Speck trying to make something work there on that inside line. They're side by side going down the front stretch now, but Braden Pettit's still going to hold off, pulling it down on the back stretch.
Emmett Speck shoots out in front of Braden Pettit here as they work their way down the front straightaway. Pettit now looking to catch up to the 4 machine. He's putting a bit of a gap there over him.
Field's got a lot of speed now, but Emmett Speck might be slowed down here. Oh, 87 of Jackson McDonald goes to the inside there. He'll keep it collected. Travis Whitaker goes around in that 17 machine.
Yellow flag is out, the 17. Travis Whitaker not pointed the right way.
Yeah. Don't.
I won't turn that one around.
There we go. Problem solved. Travis Whitaker will get that car fired back up, or just about.
Also, now that the people out in the grandstands can hear us, there's a snack bar.
Yeah.
Amazing food. Clint's eating some mozzarella sticks over there,
Yeah.
dangling them in front of us.
He's got them on ropes. And he's dangling them in front of our faces to continue announcing.
It is not working.
Yeah. But if you're out in the grandstands and you're hungry, of course, they got pizza, they got popcorn chicken, they got tater tots, they got mozzarella sticks, a whole new menu of items not available to you on Friday nights. So get in and join the exclusive club of amazing food here on the Thursday night micro sprint racing.
You got fried pickles out there too. I'm gonna have to give them a go.
What?
I love me some fried pickles.
They have fried pickles?
Fried pickle. It's a whole gourmet menu over there.
It's exotic.
That is it. That ain't track food. Track food's just like burgers, fries,
Yeah.
chicken tenders.
The
the
burgers,
regular.
fries, and chicken tenders. What you get on the Friday nights over here, this is like the festival rarities. The circus.
Nah, this is just us, dude. We're the circus.
Yeah, the circus is here in our circle.
The Mac and Jack show? No, the circus. Bunch of animals.
Yeah. No.
But then what do we call Friday night?
Well,
They're a bit of a circus too. Just a bit.
a bit's an understatement. We have to create.
shots fired.
I'll fire a shot. I gotta be honest.
One of them standing right there.
Yeah, I shouldn't say that though, cause
Oh, he can't hear us. He's oblivious.
you're right. But I will admit, when you have to come up with a code word, when things get a bit off the rails, I think that's an indicator of the real circus. Golf Depot white flag is out one more time around for these Mob 1 beginner micro sprints. We need our own code word, because things get off the rails.
Barbecue right now. The first thing came to my mind. It works.
I mean, it's a rare. Oh yeah, I guess so.
Carter Long with the green flying at hand. We are back racing.
Emmett Speck and Braden Pettit are going to lead him down the front stretch now. And now it looks like Georgia Hooker in that 94 is going to try and make some action there on that 88 of Oakley Jamison.
Speck leads him to the line as your leader. Braden Pettit still sitting in that second spot. Battle for fourth there between Hooker and Lucian Anthony.
Lucian Anthony in that 529 on the outside line. Georgia Hooker on the inside in that white 94. Casey Walker goes in the bit of an infield, and she will rejoin the field there, and Lucy Anthony goes for a little bit of a spin there.
That'll bring out the yellow flag one more time tonight.
Lucy and Anthony will get that car turned back around and rejoin the rest of the field right in front of your leader, Braden Pettit.
Getting them all single filed up so we can get them back going underway.
And of course, while we got time, the Mobile One wants to know what are your goals, whether it's keeping your car or truck in peak condition or your plan at the height of its productivity. Mobile Lubricants and Services can help you tackle the challenges of today with the next generation technologies of tomorrow.
And while they're, I'll give you one more. How about that? One of the presenting sponsors for tonight, the Cool Kids Ice and Water, the leading manufacturer of quality ice and water products, temperature-controlled storage and distribution, leading the market through product and process innovation.
Getting all these cars fired back up on the single file for a single file restart here, or single file.
It's something.
Should be just about good to go here.
We don't have the G-Force stream up, so I don't know how many laps we've gone in so far. We also don't have a lap counter.
We will.
One day.
So 09, 10 amp, 20.
One day.
We did.
Maybe next year. Use your fingers. I couldn't even count it high anyway. What am I talking about?
17.
All right. Let's not do that again.
Hold your hands up in front of your hand. 9 laps to go. 8 laps to go.
Just, we got paper. We can start tallying them.
Good.
I could.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
Eh.
Of course, technical difficulties are not going to stop us from tomfoolery on the stream.
Yeah. Somebody should stop us, but
Yeah, somebody should.
not gonna.
But it's not going to be us. Yellow flag is back out, and Emmett Speck will be pacing around here. He'll lead the field to green this time around. Carter Long's going to make a 40-yard dash back to the flag stand here. Golf Depot white flag is out one more time around there for Emmett Speck, your leader. He's going to have to hold off Braden Pettit as the laps keep winding down.
Lights are out. Close up the gaps. Let's get ready to go.
lights are out. We're ready to go green here. Single file behind the pace buggy. Emmett Speck, Braden Pettit, and Oakley Jamison, the top three, as they creep their way down the back straightaway.
Lights out, away we go. Can't say that. Green flag is out. Emmett Speck and Braden Pettit are going to lead him down the front stretch, and Pettit's on that inside line trying to make something happen.
Pettit, your leader down the back straightaway. Speck trying to reel him in the four machine. Carter Long gives him the cross flag, says Speck worked his way to the bottom.
Emmett Speck there is playing some tough defense on that 9 of Braden Pettit, and we got 2 around there. Austin Van Kunen and Lucian Anthony goes for another tumble around there. Is that copyrighted?
What?
Lights on, away we go.
For who?
From F1?
Oh.
Don't know that. I
don't watch F1.
Nope. I'm not even gonna attempt it because number 1, it probably is, and number 2, it probably is.
And number 3.
Every time I've questioned if something is copyrighted or not, it's always been copyrighted.
I was confused there. I thought you were just thinking out loud.
No,
You kind of were, but
Well, yeah, kind of.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know when I'm not.
It's hard, yeah. Yeah. It's not our day today.
Yeah, it's definitely not our day. That's okay. We gotta make the most of it. Should be good to go here for these Mobile and Beginner Micro Sprints.
I need the 27 up for the 10.
We're trying to get them all figured out here. Single file.
Emmett Speck, Braden Pettit, Oakley Jamison, Georgia Hookert, Jolene Hookert, Kane McAllister, Casey Walker, Easton McNaughton, Travis Whitaker, Austin Van Houten, Jackson McDonald, Maverick Chichok, Easton Hill, Lucian Anthony, and Christopher Young. That's how they're aligned right now on the pacing around the field. They're going to stop them right here and figure out the lineup. Red flag is out in Carter's hand.
Okay, guys, we're good to the 67. So 71.
And well, we've got time we'd like to thank Golf Depot, who presents the white flag. The Golf Depot and Six Nations carries a variety brand name apparel.
87.
I'll do that one more time. The Golf Depot, presenting sponsor of the white flag. The Golf Depot and Six Nations carries a variety of brand name apparel, balls, clubs, shoes, and more. Golf Depot.
Yeah, 20, 27, 10M, 87. Then the 17, the 7.
We must have switched headsets there. I think I'm usually that.
Yeah, I was
usually
gonna
number two,
say.
right? Yeah. That's why I cut out, guys, right?
Oh my gosh.
Tonight is not the night for us, all
It's
right?
opposite day today.
That brain cells overload today.
Well, I know your headset has Greg on it.
Does it?
Yeah, that's... Okay, so you're wearing my headset, I'm wearing your headset right now.
Something fell off.
I knew,
Just the same exact headset.
that's the problem. That was the problem. It's like,
Roll off slow, now leaders. Take it nice and easy.
Yeah.
I can't think of a good comparison.
Bit faster, bit faster.
Yeah, me neither. They are single final. They're a little jumbled up there off of corner 4. Trying to get them all figured out and get them back under green. Cross flags are out before that caution lap came out, so we were under the halfway mark.
Coming to the Golf Depot white flag this time. Emmett Speck, Braden Pettit, your top 2 there. Gonna lead them around for the final time before we go back under some green racing, green flag racing. Six laps to go for these beginner micro sprints.
Hold on.
All right, get your hands out in front of you. Here we go.
And the green flag is out. Emmett Speck, your leader.
Emmett Speck's gonna lead him into turn number 1, going down the backstretch now. He starts to get widen the gap there to Braden Pettit, but they were almost 3 wide there. The Hookert sisters were battling with each other for that 4th place spot. Emmett Speck's still starting to widen the gap as he's gonna creep on some lap traffic now.
Emmett Speck goes to the outside there. Some of the slower cars, making it 3 wide, 4 wide there for a bit off of 4.
Back there, Kane McAllister is in that 3rd place spot, and right behind them, this Hookert sisters were battling. They make contact with Casey Walker there as the field is continuing to go through some lap traffic there. Emmett Speck's holding on as there's 4 laps to go.
Emmett Speck down the back straightaway. Pettit in the 9 machine trying to reel him in with 2 laps left to go.
Fields continue to fly some lap traffic as Travis Whitaker goes around again, and that will leave the yellow flag out.
We're creeping our way to the finish line.
We're getting closer and closer every time. I think we're gonna make it.
But don't say that too quick. Knock on wood, knock on wood.
At least we got track lights. That's all I'm gonna say.
No. Sorry.
Barbecue pineapple.
All right. I take full blame for that one.
That's fine.
My brain's going wild right now, man. Wild.
It's okay. We're good. Looks like the field's good to go. Should be just about ready to roll here. Ready to rumble.
Barbecue pineapple. It worked.
It did work. Did
Not
it?
as
Did
good as
it?
Omaha.
No. Omaha's iconic.
Is it?
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe tonight you'll get a text message at 4 in the morning when my brain finally kicks on and I come up with a new emergency code word.
4 in the morning. I'm staying up. I want to see this.
Don't quote it. Don't quote it. Green flag is out and we're back under racing with only 4 laps to go here. Emmett Speck is going to lead him going down the backstretch now, but Braden Pettit is hot on his tail.
Carter Long gives them 2 laps left to go. Let's see if the 4 machine of Emmett Speck can hold off Braden Pettit.
He's starting to pull away there from Braden Pettit, but anything can happen in these Mobile 1 beginner micro sprints division. The field is flying by here as Emmett Speck is encroaching on the back of the field. The Golf Depot white flag is out. One more time around for Emmett Speck in that whitetail concrete flying 4.
Down the back straightaway for the final time. He'll creep his way through corners 3 and 4, picking up the Mobile 1 Beginners Micro Sprint Racing feature event. It's the 4 machine of Emmett Speck.
Braden Pettit will take it home in third, and I believe in second, and I believe in third, it's the 71 of Kane McAllister, and in fourth, the 88 of Oakley Jameson.
Good job, beginners.
A wild feature, but nonetheless a feature indeed. Emmett Speck will pull it down into Slack Lumber Victory Lane to get his picture taken with the gorgeous Slack Lumber Victory Lane board. That whitetail concrete Peters Hollage Epic Racewear Fly-In 4 machine. Family out there to congratulate him, getting the picture taken. And that'll do it for the Mobile 1 Beginner Micro Sprint feature event of the night, and getting ready to roll off next. It's the Doty Creek Agricultural Box Stocks for their heat race. 15 laps the distance. McLean will have the lineup shortly there, as Emmett Speck will pull away and the Slack Lumber Victory Lane board will fade in the track. Looking perfect for some more feature racing shortly to come.
The Doty Creek Agricultural Box Stocks are on the racetrack for this one, starting on the pole in the 02. That's Everett Burbridge, and heads outside in the 28 car. That is Hunter Hill. Rolling off third in the 15G. That is Grayson Malloyheen. And his outside in the 07S, that's Bentley Slider. Rolling off fifth in the 02C, that is Cecil Burbridge, and his outside in the 51, that is Grayson Lowson. And rolling off for the 7th spot in the 18G, that is Grayson Powlis. And his outside in the 91 kit, in the 77, that is Declan Solchans. And rolling off for the 9th and 10th spot, Lincoln Obadiah, Zayd Miller. And rounding out the field in the final row, CD Probelli and Diesel Montour. Green flag is out.
Everett Burbridge, Hunter Hill there on the outside line. Grayson Malloyheen there, right behind him in third. They go down the backstretch. Now the entire field is flying down now. They're all bunched up together. Everett Burbridge will take it right, and automatically, whoa! Grayson Powers goes for a bit of a spin there. He'll keep it collected, and we're gonna stay under green there.
Burbridge, your leader. He'll come across the line with Hunter Hill hot on his tail.
Grayson Malloyheen goes for a bit of a spin there. He'll just park it down in the infield, slams his fist in anger. Don't think he'll rejoin the field there. We're gonna stay green racing though, and oh, we got a battle for the lead. Hunter Hill just made contact with Everett Burbridge as the yellow flag rolls out.
That 15G of Grayson Malloyheen sits in the infield. Superman Trevor DeBoer getting it all fired back up. He ain't letting that one go. It's Superman from now on.
That battle between Everett Burbridge and Hunter Hill was getting close there. They made a bit of contact going down the back straightaway. And we got a tight battle for the lead here. Golf Depot white flag is out. We're already ready to go back racing here. Let's see if Everett Burbridge can hold up Hunter Hill in that Gibbs 28.
Oh, they're a little jumbled up there. Sadie Probelli and Grayson Powlis. And we'll keep it under yellow.
Sadie Probelli will spin it back around now and rejoin the rest of the field. Now,
What's up?
I'm super excited to see if Everett Burbridge can hold off Hunter Hill there. This is going to be a very intense battle. And of course, talked to Everett earlier, asked him about how he felt about tonight. He said, felt confident, especially last week. He said, felt good and he had fun doing it, and that's all that matters. So,
Carter Long with the green flag in hand, and we're back racing.
Everett Burbridge is going to shoot him down to the inside there, and then Hunter Hill's trying to get close behind, but they were side by side with each other. Cecil Burbridge and Grayson Laws in there trying to make something happen for that third place position.
Cecil Burbridge down to the inside of the Jibs action towards 28 of Hunter Hill. They're working their way down the back straightaway, and Hunter Hill falls back to the third spot rather.
Cecil Burbridge there immediately slips back along for Hunter Hill to win over that second place position, but Cecil Burbridge isn't giving up a fight yet. The Burbridge brothers are right there in the top three. That it's Grayson Laws and Lincoln Obadiah in that 07 of Bentley Slider.
Cecil Burbridge now looking to the inside of Hunter Hill as they work their way through corners 3 and 4. Cecil Burbridge keeping it down to the bottom.
Hunter Hill dives down to the inside and makes contact there with Cecil Burbridge there. He'll sneak past him and will overtake that second place position. We're halfway home there for these Doty Creek Agricultural box stocks there. Everett Burbridge is going to be creeping closer and closer to some more lap traffic there. And right behind him, the battle for second place rages on.
Cross flags are out there. Hunter Hill trying to catch up to the 02 of Everett Burbridge, who gets by some of the slower cars there.
That lap traffic is definitely slowing Everett Burbridge down. He's having to run super wide down the outside lane as Hunter Hill's starting to catch up now. He seems to get the lucky break as he only passes them on the straightaway there. But Everett Burbridge is still holding a commanding lead on that first place spot.
Hunter Hill now creeping its way to the back end of Everett Burbridge as they work their way through corners 3 and 4. Hunter Hill down to the bottom, side by side down the front straightaway.
And competitive here. Hunter Hill dives down again and they'll go wide there on the back straightaway. Hunter Hill shoots down to the inside, but now Everett Burbridge is making a challenge back. He gets the inside right back, forcing Hunter Hill to go wide again.
Hunter Hill now all over the back end of Everett Burbridge as they come to the Golf Depot white flag. Burbridge takes that and needs to hold off Hunter Hill for one more lap.
Hunter Hill's got a lot of speed coming in and out of turn 3 and 4 now, especially on that back straightaway when he goes super wide there. Can he hold off Everett Burbridge? Everett Burbridge will take the win. Hunter Hill comes in second place. Cecil Burbridge in third. Grayson Lawson in fourth. Bentley Slider in fifth. And Lincoln Obadiah in sixth.
What a race there by Burbridge and Hill. Burbridge comes out on top.
Everett Burbridge is going to take that beautiful red 02 machine into Slack Lumber Victory Lane. That DGB Services D&L Bailey Farms 02 will pull up and get his picture taken in Slack Lumber Victory Lane. Carter giving him the Epic Racewear checkered flag. And that'll round it out for these Doty Creek Agricultural box stocks. And getting ready to roll off next is the GSR Junior Flats. Everett Burbridge will pull away, and we will clear the track for these GSR Junior Flats, getting ready to roll out for their heat race, for their feature race. Rolling out for their 15-lap feature, it's going to be an intense one here. Starting in first, it's the 9D of Tobin DeLima, and in second, it's Jameson Kane in the 88X. In third, it's Rowan Reed in the 88, and in fourth, it's Annika Sky in the 28. In fifth, it's the 17R of Jack Ruchai, and rounding out the field in sixth, it's the 51 of Evan Sauter. Golf Depot white flag is out one more time around for these GSR Junior Flats before it's time for their feature race of the night. DeLima and Jameson Kane, their two heavy hitters in the division, are going to go toe-to-toe.
"15 laps the distance for these GSR Junior Flats. They'll work their way through corners 3 and 4. Green flag is out.
Tobin DeLima is going to lead him going into turn number 1 and 2, but Rowan Reed's right there trying to make something happen. Now here comes Jack Ruchai shooting down that inside line, and he'll swoop right by Jameson Kane there in that 88. He's going to get closer and closer to that 90 of Tobin DeLima, but doesn't quite have it yet for the speed of that green 90.
That's 17R of Ruchai sitting in that second spot. Jameson Kane trying to reel him in. That's the top three. Tovin DeLima in the lead.
Tovin DeLima's running a steady pace there in that 9D machine, but Jack Ruchai's getting closer and closer to him every time. They're gonna continue to fly by, and they're already on the tail of Annika Sky. They're getting ready to pass some lap traffic. Jameson Kane doesn't quite have enough speed to catch up to the top two there as the field goes down the inside past Annika Sky on the 28.
That 17R slowly reeling in the 90 at Tovin DeLima as they work their way down the back straightaway.
Tovin DeLima's rolling through now, pacing around the laps. He's starting to widen his gap there to the second place of Jack Ruchai. Looks like Jameson Kane, sorry, has got some problems with his cars. He'll pull it down to the infield. His night may be done.
Cross flags are out for the 9D at Tovin DeLima.
Trevor DeBoer's trying to get him rolling out there as the field continues racing around there. Tovin DeLima's got a massive gap now onto the second place of Jack Ruchai there. And yeah, out front it is all Tovin DeLima. He's so fast that he's about to lap second place there, Jack Ruchai.
All kind of spread out here. Annika Sky and Rowan Reed, sort of the closer ones here. Jack Ruchai also getting in the mix of that one.
Ruchai's going, trying to catch up there, but doesn't quite have it yet for the unmatched speed of Tovin DeLima. 2 more laps to go for that green 9D machine before he'll put it in a slack lumber victory lane. Pacing around, he is flying and has a great line there in that 90. Drop depot white flag is out one more time around for Tovin DeLima.
DeLima down the back straightaway for the final time in these GSR Junior Flats. He'll come off of corner 4, picking up another feature event here in 2025.
Dominant performance from Tovin DeLima all the way from start to finish there. No competition there on that 9D machine. He was flying today, and he'll pull it in a slack lumber victory lane to get his pictures taken and, of course, to take home one of those epic racewear victory lane flags. Now we got 2 more features left to go, and this is where things start to get pretty hectic. Williams Brothers Heating and Cooling opens, and of course the Huffman Home Improvements Senior Flats. So you're gonna wanna stick around to watch that happen here on G-Force TV.
Getting these Williams Bros Heating and Cooling open micro sprints pushed onto the racetrack.
There you can see Riley Mercer enters the field, rolling onto the track, and here comes the pace truck to push him off. Kiana Teal. Jack Smollers in that 00 rolls on.
See a few of them down the back straightaway. Brennan Hager, Kiana Teal, Smolders, Mercer. Heavy hitters here at Ohsweken Speedway.
Heavy hitters on the Friday night too. There you can see Johnny Miller joining up. And these cars are getting their engines ready, firing them up, heating in the motors, and just about have everybody ready to go for their feature.
As they all double up, starting on the pole for this one out of Hagersville in the 24K. That is Kiana Teal, and her outside out of Welland in the 96 machine. That's Brennan Hager. Rolling off third out of Harrisburg in the 71 machine. That's Flying Ryan Wilson. Rolling off from the 4th spot out of Dorchester in the 00. That's Jack Smolders. And rolling off 5th out of Brantford in the 88 machine. That's Riley Mercer. And rounding out the field out of Six Nations in the 0J, it's the Iceman, Johnny Miller.
Kiana Teal, Brennan Hager, Flying Ryan Wilson, Jack Smolders, Riley Mercer, Johnny Miller. 6 cars ready to duke it out here for these open micro sprints. The Golf Depot white flag is out one more time around.
Doubled up there as they work their way around the track. One more time, Carter Long picks up those double green flags. Kiana Teal, Brennan Hager on the front row for this one.
Let's see who's gonna put it in slack lumber victory lane tonight. Kiana Teal's gonna shoot him off going on to the inside, but Brennan Hager's hot on the tail. They start to single file out going on a backstretch.
Kiana Teal leads him down the back straightaway. Wilson to the outside of Hager as they work their way through 3 and 4.
Brennan Hager flies by on that inside line, and he'll start to try and make some moves there for that first place position. Doesn't quite have it yet. Kiana Teal starting to pull away there. Back there, Jack Smolders and Ryan Wilson are battling out as Jack Smolders is flying super high there on that line.
Brennan Hager trying to reel in that 24K of Kiana Teal's out in front. Ryan Wilson and Smolders there, the box stocks last year. Seeing a little bit more here in 2025.
Brennan Hager's running that inside line and Flying Ryan Wilson's on that outside line trying to make something work. We got a lot of lanes of great racing action here tonight. Ryan Wilson's trying to make something happen on the back of the 96 of Brennan Hager. Doesn't quite have it yet. Will he get it soon this time around? No, not yet. But now Brennan Hager's on the tail of Kiana Teal trying to make something happen for that first place position.
Kiana Teal still holding on to the lead for that one. Brennan Hager doing his best to try and reel in Teal, but she is fast in that 24K.
She starts to pull away a little bit there, but now they're side by side going on the back straightaway now. Brennan Hager and Ryan Wilson are duking out on the front stretch now. Ryan Wilson on the outside, Hager on the inside. Who's going to get it going down the back stretch?
Wilson pulls out into that second spot. Smolders as well, leaving Brennan Hager in that 4th spot.
Smolders is making all use of that extra lanes of racing here tonight. Yellow flag is out as Johnny Miller goes around there.
And the yellow flag is out. Johnny Miller works his way to the back of the pack. Teal still your leader. Wilson now in second. Smolders rounds out the top 3.
Keeping them pacing around, calling for Johnny Miller to speed it up and get to the back. Might have a couple of mechanical issues there, or letting the field pass by. Kiana Teal, Ryan Wilson, Jack Smolders there. Golf Depot white flags out one more time around for your leader, Kiana Teal. And there was some crazy battles for second and third place right behind her.
Single file restart. They creep their way down the back straightaway. Kiana Teal, Wilson, Smolders the top 3 for this one. Carter Long with the green flag in hand as they slowly make their way through 3 and 4. Green flag is out.
Can Kiana Teal hold off Ryan Wilson there? She goes down to the inside line as the rest of the field starts to follow behind. She's got a massive gap there to the second place.
Wilson now hot on the tail of the 24K of Kiana Teal. Teal works her way down the back straightaway. Wilson shoots to the outside, blocked by Teal.
Wilson trying to make something work there right behind Kiana Teal. Doesn't quite have it yet. She's playing some tough defense. And that first place position is under lock and key. There's the laps keep winding down. Brennan Hager's in his own little world there in third place, trying to make something happen, but doesn't quite have enough speed to catch up to the 24 and 71.
That's 71 of Ryan Wilson trying to reel in Kiana Teal here. The yellow flag is out. Johnny Miller around on the bottom of 1 and 2.
Johnny Miller goes for another spin there. He'll keep it collected as the field will continue to pace around.
Kiana Teal doing a wonderful job here tonight, sitting in the lead. Still got a bit of time though for Ryan Wilson, who's shown some speed, but not as fast as Teal here tonight.
Yeah, he's made some great moves there trying to make something happen for that first place position, but Kiana Teal has playing some amazing defense there. That first place spot is locked down.
Kiana Teal down the back straightaway as your leader. Carter Long with a green flag in hand. The William Bros Heating Cooling Open Micro Sprints are back underway. Green is out.
Kiana Teal's gonna lead him off again, but now Brennan Hager's finally got some catching up to do. He's got it done there. They immediately start to spread out a little bit, but Brennan Hager's right on the tail now of Ryan Wilson in that 71 machine.
Kiana Teal trying to hold on to that first place spot. Ryan Wilson all over the back end of Teal as they work their way for another lap on the board.
That 71 is flying by there now. We got a battle for the lead. Ryan Wilson takes the lead right out of Kiana Teal's feet there. He'll be your leader coming around.
Wilson, your new leader down the front straightaway. Teal falls back to second. Brennan Hager back up to the third spot. Wilson now put in a bit of a gap there on the Dixieland's Barn Girl 24K with 5 laps left to go.
Not a lot of time left to make something happen, but Jack Smolders is going to make some moves, and he'll take that third place spot from Brennan Hager. Now he's got a lot of speed, and he's going to try and start making his work on the 24K. Kiana Teal going on a front stretch.
Smolders makes his way into that third spot. Kiana Teal now sitting in that second spot. Hager and Smolders throwing everything they've got at each other. Smolders to the outside of Teal.
Smolders is making excellent use of all those extra lines of racing there. He's running that super high line on Kiana Teal, and it seems to be working. He's starting to pull away there in that second place position. The Golf Depot white flag is at one more time around for Flying Ryan Wilson.
Wilson down the back straightaway for the final time in the 71 machine. Coming off corners 3 and 4, it's Flying Ryan Wilson.
And now Kiana Teal's gonna manage to hold up. Oh, they were all side by side with each other going down the front stretch.
And that'll conclude the Williams Bro Heating and Cooling Open Micro Sprints 20-lap A main.
Flying Ryan Wilson, Jack Smolders, Kiana Teal, your top 3 there, finishing out an excellent race here on GeForce TV at the Little O. Flying Ryan Wilson will pull it down into Slack Lumber Victory Lane and get his picture taken in that Ken's Auto 71 machine. He'll get his picture taken in that gorgeous DJD Graphics Neon Orange 71. Getting ready to roll off here. Of course, McLean and I will be doing interviews with these open micro sprints and these senior flats after the races here. So you're gonna wanna stick around to hear the word from the winners on GeForce TV, of course. Ryan Wilson, your winner here in these Williams Brothers Heating and Cooling Open Micro Sprints. And up next, it's the final division of the night, the Huffman Home Improvements Senior Flats.
Ryan Wilson sitting there in Slack Lumber Victory Lane. What a drive by him for the lead there. Got past Kiana Teal. Comes out on top.
Now it's time for the final division of the night. I think we found our brain cell.
Huh?
The one brain cell. I think we found it.
I messed up there in the last one.
That's fine.
So. And Ryan Wilson makes his way to the pit area. And 16-car field here. Nick DiPolo starts on the pole for this one in the 751, and his outside Cameron Book in the 28 machine. Rolling off third in the 18, that is Adams DeSilla, and his outside in the 15, that is Anthony Bird. Rolling off fifth in the 23, that is Daniel Culte, and his outside Nick Diltz in the 27C. Rolling off in the 7th spot, the 44B, that is Bella General. Randy Hollings out of the outside in the 77 machine. Rolling off for the 7th spot, that is Bailey Salt. Nicholas Boyd in row number 5. Row number 6, Matt Reed, Ron McGarry. Row number 7, that is Ryan Grisat and Jack McPhail. And Robbie General and Isaiah Wise to round out the field. Green flag is out.
Kupalo and Booker are gonna lead them going down the front stretch there. They're all bunched up together going down the back stretch. Now we got 3 wide there on the back stretch going into turn number 3 and 4.
Kupalo, your leader, going down the front straightaway. We got Adams DeSilla sitting in the 3rd spot. Pylon's getting jumbled up there through the field. Comes a rest there off of 2.
Pylon became an unnecessary casualty there in the mass pack racing there. Yellow flag is out, of course. The cone, bit of a threat there to the field.
Yeah, somebody clipped it there. The
He got clipped multiple
top of
times.
the field, and it just kind of jumbled through.
Got hit by a couple guys, and
Got knocked over, got collected, got bounced around, got tossed out.
we lay another pylon to rest.
I think that one's fine. Yeah, we're just gonna plop it right back down. So
28 over the 15. 28 over the 15.
it'll survive for now.
One more week. We lost some wings though, guys.
Yeah. Oh.
You've had 4 water. That's 4?
I think so.
Yikes.
Yeah. Imagine how I feel right now.
That's why I don't drink too much water, because I know if we having to use the bathroom every 2 minutes. Seriously, I got the smallest bladder in the world. It's not
too.
fun. Sorry to hear. Sorry you had to hear that, folks. Single file to the Gulf People white flag.
One more time around for Nick Cupolo, Adams, DeSilla, and that 18 machine. Then it's Bella General, Randy Hollingshead, and Cameron Book there. Getting ready to go that 7-5-1. We'll have to hold off a lot of veteran drivers here if he wants to pull it into victory lane tonight. Green flag is out, and Cupolo will pull it down under the front, down the backstretch.
You got it there 3 times the charm here, Nick Cupolo, your leader. Sticilla looks to the inside. Cupolo's still faster there on the front straightaway.
Cupolo's holding off there, playing some tight defense, and now Bella General's going to try and make some moves on that outside line of Adams to Silla.
Sticilla trying to reel in the 7-5-1 of Nick Cupolo. The battle there for 3rd. Bella General down to the inside, slides up the racetrack. Cameron Book now sitting in the 3rd spot.
Cameron Book there's now going to make some moves on that 18 of Adams to Silla, trying to duke it out for that 2nd place spot. Randy Hollingshead wants to get in on the front. He starts making some contact with Bella General, pushing her into that 3rd place position, and Adams to Silla gets shoved out.
Bella General now sets her sights there on Cameron Book, who looks to the inside at Cupolo. Cameron Book now leading down the back straightaway. Bella General sneaks to the inside as well.
Cameron Book, your leader, going down the front stretch now, but Bella General's got a lot of speed there. She's going to try and make something happen on the back stretch now. Doesn't quite have it yet. Randy Hollingshead, the veteran in that 71, goes on the inside line, trying to battle for that 2nd place spot, but doesn't quite have anything for that 44B.
Carter Long with the cross flags. Cameron Book with 10 laps left to go. Bella General in the 44B all over the back end.
Yellow flag is out. Believe that is the That is the 17R of Ryan Grzat there. Bit of a light spin. He'll keep it rolling back around, but we are under yellow here.
It's a long night.
Scrap what I said about the brains. I immediately lost it there when we came back.
My brain's getting fuzzy now. We start getting interviews. Imagine that's gonna go for me.
I'm ready for the interviews. I jumped right to that.
Start ripping monsters in here. We need a whole kit, like, fill the cooler with water. No. Pipeline punch the monsters in there.
Pipeline punch. Yeah. That's a conversation for as soon as we get off the air.
All
Let's
right,
just say
pal.
it's not gonna be nice.
And I'm gonna win. And they single file down the front straight away. Real punch.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. All this talk's gonna make me want to buy a Costco 24 pack and put in the cooler.
Oh, I'm gonna make a trip to Costco.
That's a good idea.
Enough about that. They're not our sponsors. So.
True. Oh, that must have been the wind. Pacing around here. Bella General in 2nd place there. Of course, your leader, Cameron Book. Gulf Depot white flag is out. One more time around before we shoot him off again. Can Cameron Book hold off the rest of the field? Nick Cupolo's been bad fast all night. Let's see if he can redeem his 1st place position that he was holding for so long.
And the green flag is back out. We're back underway.
Cameron Book's gonna lead him to the inside, but immediately Bella General tries to make something happen on that outside line. Randy Hollingshead's gonna go down there in that third place position, trying to make something happen. Doesn't quite have it yet.
Oh, we got one around there on the bottom of corner number 4. If he avoids that one, that is the 18 Adams Stacilla.
Stacilla will get it turned back around, and he'll go to rejoin the rest of the field there, but he's got all the leaders on the back of him. They're gonna put him a lap down. Cameron Book starts to widen his gap there in first place, and now Bella General and Nick Kupalo are battling for that third place spot.
Cameron Book leads them for another lap. Randy Hollingshead worked his way into the second spot. See if he's got anything for Book.
Hollingshead's been pretty fast all night there. Has got his chance now to take the first place position away from Cameron Book in that black 28. He gets right behind him there, tries to make something happen, moves down on the inside. There's 5 laps left to go there for your leader, Cameron Book.
Hollingshead down to the inside, down the back straightaway, side by side. Hollingshead looks to the lead, Book down to the inside.
Hollingshead almost had it there on the back stretch, but Cameron Book's gonna swipe it right back. Hollingshead tries to make something work on that outside line, but Cameron Book's playing some tight defense there in that 28.
Two laps left to go for Randy Hollingshead and Cameron Book as they duke it out there for the lead. Hollingshead leads him down the back straightaway. We've got one around. Yellow flag is out.
Yellow flag is out there for that 42 of Jack McPhail.
Let's see what we can get out of Randy Hollingshead and Cameron Book. They've been at it for a large portion of this A main, and either one of them could win. They're both getting at her tonight.
They both have the lead. They both were in second place. They've both been, they've been battling out all night here. Especially that battle's really picking up as the laps keep winding down. So it's anyone's game, and you never know. Maybe those guys could fall out a little bit of pace, and maybe even Bella General or Nick Kupalo. They've been fast all night. It's really anybody's. Almost anybody in this field could put it in a victory lane in this last couple laps. I know that's a crazy statement, and that never happened, but it really could be. You never know.
One dive bomb can hurt.
And they'll creep their way down the back straightaway. Hollingshead, Book, General, the top 3. Green flag is out.
Randy Hollingshead's gonna lead him going into the turn now, but Cameron Book wants that first place position badly. They're going down the backstretch now. They're all single filed out. Cameron Book's gotta make a move now if he wants it. He dives down to the inside. The Golf Depot white flag is out one more time around for the final feature event of the night.
Hollingshead leads him down the back straightaway. Cameron Book's gonna throw everything he's got at him. In corners 3 and 4, Hollingshead picks up the feature race win.
Pumping his fist in the air, Randy Hollingshead will get the win in that yellow 77 machine. He'll pull it down into Slack Lumber Victory Lane, where McLean is going to interview him about that performance and some epic battles tonight. Randy Hollingshead will finish out here, and that will do it from us in the booth. We will be with you very soon with some interviews. Getting his picture taken, lightning in the background. Randy Hollingshead, and
Here with Randy Hollingshead in Slack Lumber Victory Lane, getting all the gear off in the fast 77 machine. How'd it go tonight, Randy?
It went good. We finished first. Not bad for an old guy.
And talk us through your heat races and what got you to put you in a position to win this race.
Heat races didn't go all that good, but we worked on the kart and made a few changes, probably 2 or 3. And the line I was running, I just changed the line I was running in the heat races, and it worked. You know.
And anybody you'd like to thank for getting here every Thursday night?
I'd like to thank Chris Long from RCM Racing Equipment and Al Moffat from Moffat Carburation.
And that's Randy Hollingshead picking up the senior flat feature race. And Jackson Jeffrey should be here soon with Ryan Wilson, who picked up the Williamsboro Heating and Cooling Open Micro Sprints.
here with your Williams Brothers Heating and Cooling Open Micro Sprint winner, Ryan Wilson. So, great performance from you tonight, but what do you have to say about it?
I'm just tired. It was very slick tonight, so you had to really spin the wheel. But I just found a way where I can just slow up a lot and then just rip off the bottom of the corner, and it worked well.
Can really see a lot of lanes of racing here tonight. Anybody you'd like to thank for getting into Slack Lumber Victory Lane here tonight?
My dad, my mom, my grandma, my grandpa, my opa, Hunter Plumbing, Darren Dryden, Slagder Construction, Tim Farrell Heating and Air. Yeah.
Alrighty, well, thank you very much and congratulations. That'll do it in Slack Lumber Victory Lane here tonight. Let's send it back to McLean to send us off.
And on behalf of the Steyers family, all the staff here at Ohsweken Speedway, and on behalf of Jackson Jeffrey, I'm McLean Callan saying so long. We'll see you all next Thursday night.
This copyrighted broadcast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of GeForce TV. GeForce TV would like to thank you for your support and for watching today's broadcast.